Alright, starseed. Welcome to Psychic Day channel, where I channel messages from spirit so that you, as a starseed, can receive the clarity and the divine guidance you need to integrate your healing frequency, to integrate your message onto Earth's frequencies. At this time, your soul assignment is shifting, and you're being redirected to be able to properly tune in into Earth's frequency. Here's what you need to know about this shift and how to make the move forward. Okay, so first of all, you got the Father. So at this time, there's something about you needing to step into the divine masculine energy of not waiting for things to come to you, but being very intentional, being very deliberate, being very practical, being very realistic, and setting goals for yourself. There's also something required for this next level of your soul assignment, wherein you are being guided to be more intentional about goal setting, be more intentional about being structured, be more intentional about being plan of having plans, of following through, of doing what you said you do, of writing down your goals, of writing down your plans, of saying, okay, this is what I need to do. Because this stage of your soul assignment is one that requires you to bring in structure so that you can start rewriting the traditional expectations, so that you can start rewriting the traditional norms. But for you to be able to rewrite the traditional principles and institutions, you need to have a structure that kind of like that guides your purpose, that guides the way you show up, that guides the work with you, that guides how you shine your light. So at this time, the divine masculine energy is being stimulated within you, and you find yourself being more deliberate, being more intentional, being more direct in your approach, being more direct in asking for help. Being more direct in receiving support, being more direct because you're also being a lot more clear headed and being a lot more focused and determined at this time. So one thing you can lean on is I want you to look at your birth chart. Look at where you have Capricorn in your birth chart. That's going to give you the immediate specific skills, immediate specific tools you can start using for you to introduce more structure into your daily life, for you to introduce more structure into your soul purpose, for you to introduce more structure into your mission as your mission is being shifted to becoming more composed, to becoming more kind of like more functional, more intentional. Your mission, your assignment, this first phase, the phase you just completed, was about you really getting clear with yourself about what your gifts were, what your skills are. Now, in this second phase of your mission, this second phase of your soul assignment, it's time for you to start building from the ground, building in the frameworks, building in the processes, having clear structured goal, having very very specific, measurable, attainable, time bound goals, because you cannot do everything. Now it's time for you to get clear on the must achieve deliverables, on the must achieve expectations, on what you must achieve that will help you to be able to take up, like, okay, I completed this solar assignment. Okay, I completed this level. Okay, I completed this phase. This is why you've been feeling heavier than usual, because you can feel a shift within you. You're shifting from the divine feminine energy and you're being asked to integrate in more of the divine masculine energy, which is very focused, which is very outward pouring, which is very, showing up, being very structured, being very traditional, being very direct, not trying to rush things, but making sure that you're being very purposeful and you're planning out your steps. You're setting the right intentions, you're making the plans, and then you're following through. At this time, you also need to do a lot more writing down of your ideas, writing down of, because your ideas are not just coming to you from space. Your ideas are coming to you as clues for you to use in fulfilling your lives. So